So let's finally get into the tea party from our chapter 3. I've been wondering about it ever since then, so I'm suspecting a bit about Beatrice's character in the very last moments. I think that Beatrice as a person, I think I know her end game. I think most likely, I think she wants Battler to win, and she wants him to end things. However, I think that she's getting too attached to Battler, so I think that's what's happening here. She's getting too attached to him, so she plays around these games. And I think that the whole signing thing in the final moments, the whole thing to sign, I think they were joking around with that. I think that right at the last second, right as he was about to sign it, they revealed their true faces, their true evil, in quotation mark, faces, to make him realize that this was not happening. So I think that they were playing around there as well. Beatrice is a mix of... It's a mixed bag of a character, I think. I don't think she's the big bad anymore. I think that there'll be something else later on. I think that she'll just leave it's quite hard to say right now, but I think she'll be like the tragic character, I think. But still, I think she enjoys Battler a lot, and I think she's quite conflicted about what to do. I think she wants things to end. She wants Battler to win, but I don't think that she's ready for it yet. I think she's still attached to Battler, and that's what my thoughts are about her. So let's go tea party. Please pull up a seat and wind down. Was your sojourn to Rekenjima a pleasant one? The Golden Witch has gifted you with an invitation to her tea party. I hope that you will participate. So let's see the afterlife. And what about Battler's reaction after all that? And gonna be interesting.
まさか最後の最後でベルンカステル教の駒が乱入してくるとは。
あんたとのゲームにふさわしい駒を
Oh
随
yeah.
分あちこち探し回ったの。
So Bernkastel fished Battler's sister from when she was older, I think. That's what happened. I don't know. I'm so confused about that, but Railgun voice actress, yes,
きっと
please.
気に入ってもらえると思うわ。
I think
何よあのコマ。誰よあいつ、何者よ。名乗らないなんてずるいわよ。
everyone already knows who she is, I think.
ねえ、あんたもそう思うでしょ。
わらわは大体察しはついておるがというか普通わかるであろう。
Oh, even Beatrice calling out the viewers here.
普通わかんないわよ。初登場のキャラでしょ。名乗らなかったら私もプレイヤーもみんなわかんないわよね。
Oh, she's talking to me.
ベアト、教えてあげなくていいわよ。ね、面白い子でしょ。
Oh man. Okay.
ラムダデルタ教の天真爛漫にして天然なところは実に貴重で面
She's
白いも
getting
のであ
these
る。
breaks, this nervous way of speaking sometimes after the whole third third episode, and it's quite telling, I guess. So,
何よなんで私にだけ教えてくれないのよ、意地悪。じゃあ私だけが気づいたとっておきの秘密を特別に教えてあげるわ。
Beatrice's endgame still doesn't link with my suspects of being it's either Shannon or Rosa, as I told. I'm leaning more towards Shannon because of Kumasawa and Genji, but still.
だから教えなさいよ。
It could be Rosa because Rosa died on the second Twilight by Ava's hand. Maybe a passing of the torch, maybe a killing of the old witch for a new witch. I don't know. I thought about that as well, I think.
とっておきの秘密とな。聞きたいぞ。
Oh man, her face.
教えてほしかったら先にあの女の正体を教えるのよ。
Oh man, Lambda, what the hell?
私の知った秘密はすごいわよ。
Okay.
何しろサンタさんの正体が実はお父さんだったってくらいすごいんだから。あら言っちゃった。ごめんなさいね。天地がひっくり返るくらいびっくりしちゃったでしょ。
What?
ラムダのとこにはお父さんが来てたの？
来てたのってどういう意味よ。
Knowing who Lambdadelta is makes it very weird because I don't think she has a dad anymore. She had what's his face? Her uncle, that deadbeat uncle of hers, but still.
サンタクロース教は心の綺麗な子供のところへしか訪れないのよ。あんたのとこには来なかったのね。
Oh, this Bern.
まあサンタクロース教は寛大であるからな。よっぽどの大悪党でもない限りプレゼントを恵んでくださるぞ。何しろわらわにもくれたくらいだから。
Oh man.
成長して心がすさんでくると来なくなるのよね。ベアトのとこにはいくつくらいまで来てたの
？12歳くらいまでは来ておったぞ。乙女心に目覚めると急にサンタ教が来るのがなんだか恥ずかしくなってな。これまでありがとうございました。もう結構です。だから最後のプレゼントは奮発してくださいと手紙を置いたら来ない。ちょっぴり期待したのだがな。ベルンカステル教はいつくらいまで来ていたのか。
私すさんでたし結構早かったっけ。
Oh man. Oh man. Like 6 years old?
確か9歳頃ね。
Oh. I thought it would be earlier than that's when.
なんかあのヒゲが無性にムカついてちょん切ってやろうと布団の中で裁縫バサミ構えて待ってたの。
Oh man.
痛い音しめるよね。
Okay, Rika.
でラムダデルタ教には物心ついてからサンタクロース教がおいでになったことがないと。普通は小学校高学年から中学校くらいまでの間までは来るものであるぞ。
ある意味お医者で見てもらった方がいいわよ。早熟すぎると心身の成長に悪影響があるらしいから。ああ、確かに出てるわね、悪影響。
何の話をしてるのよあんたたちは。
This is not good.
魔女も3人集まれば実にかしましい。
この程度のレベルの秘密じゃ聞く価値もなさそうね。私もう言ってもいい？
Can I just say that I love Bernkastel's voice actress? I will say it 1,000 times and more.
次のゲームの準備をしなくちゃならないから。
ちょっと待ちなさいよ。あの女の正体を教えなさいよ。
じゃあ、あなたのとっておきの秘密を先に教えなさいよ。
If this is what I think it is, then she's just playing around.
見合うものだったら教えてあげるわ。
She's just playing around for laughs. It's another theater here.
いいわよ。教えてあげるわ。ほら、今回のゲームで黄金を見つけて新しい魔女になった子がいたでしょ。
うん。あやつに一体どんな秘密があるというのか。
あの子の正体にね、私気づいちゃったの。
Who is she?
みんなにはわかるかしら。
No, I don't. I have no idea.
ヒントはね、喋り方にあったのよ。ほら、あの子よく口にしてたでしょ。なんとかしちゃえば。
Yes.
そう、この語尾がポイントだったのよ。エヴァエヴァ。
Oh my god.
そう。
Eva.
あいつの正体は、
Oh
後ろ
man.
宮エヴァだったのよ。
Please kill me.
驚いちゃったかしら。
Oh man.
ほう。それは気づかなかった。
Oh, Beatrice is playing along.
そのようなところにヒントがあったとはな。
ベアトって付き合いがいいのね。その子増長するからほどほどになさいよ。
Oh
じゃあね。
man.
私は席を外すわ。
3 shared brain cells together here.
ちょっと。
And Bernkastel has all of them.
私の秘密だけ聞いて、あんたは喋んないなんてずるいわよ。あんたもあの女の正体を話しなさいよ。
あんたの秘密がすごすぎて釣り合わないわ。じゃあ代わりに私もとっておきの秘密を教えてあげるわ。日暮らしの泣く頃にってゲームの犯人の名前を教えてあげる。
Oh man, don't spoil it. Oh wait, I already spoiled everything in my playthrough, so.
私今プレイしてるとこなの。
Lies.
じゃあね、ベアト。紅茶美味しかったわ。あと、お茶菓子のクラッカーだけど、ジャムのレパートリーが足りない。
Still, if you look at Higurashiko, there's a lot of things happening.
たまにはコチュジャンでも用意しなさい。
Oh, and isn't Higurashiko coming up?
ロシアンティーにもぴったりだし。じゃあね。
More black tea.
そうか、わかったぞ。試してみよう。次のゲームの準備が整ったら呼ぼうぞ。それまでゆっくり戦略でもねえんだ
Didn't
よ。
Rika like wine?
ええ、そうするわ。今回のゲームはなかなか面白かったわよ。じゃあね。
ちょっと待ちなさいよ。教え
So
なさいよ。
Bernkastel saved Battler last moment with his sister. That look.
いやいや、本当にお二人は仲が良い。
Oh, the wind.
そうよ。大好きよ、ベルンカステル。
Oh no, oh no.
愛してるとさえ言ってもいいわ。
Okay.
あの瞳をえぐり出して私以外を映さないようにしてやりたい。
Okay, little yandere. I guess you haven't changed at all.
それは本当に素敵よね。紅茶に沈めても素敵かもしれない。
Oh man.
ラムダデルタ教をここまで夢中にさせるとは。わらわも責任重大であるな。しかし今回は実に惜しかった。あと一息でバトラーをコロリといけたもの。
ベアと
Well, am I feeling tense all of a sudden?
一個聞いていい？
なんであるか？あの女の名前は教えぬぞ。
いつまでチャラけてんのよ。
Oh man. Oh, look at that face.
あんた勝つ気あんの？
Ooh. Lambdadelta threatened her with low voice that she had never used in front of Bernkastel. It completely blew away the calm atmosphere that had been there until a moment ago.
私はね、
Oh. More faces.
ベルンカステルに勝てる魔女ってことであんたに肩入れしてんのよ。
Supporting you because you're supposed to be the witch that can win against
あん
her.
たにベルンカステルに勝てる力がないってんなら、いつだって私はあんたなんか見捨てるんだからね。
I mean, did you only signed the new witch, right?
これは手厳しい。わらわの何がご不満なのか今日もご存知の通り、わらわのゲーム版は完璧だ。ベルンカステル教には決して勝てはせん。
そうよ。
Here
あん
comes,
た
I
のゲー
think.
ム版は実に見事よ。
Oh no. Is this going where I think it's going?
ベルンカステルが100年はおろか1000年を費やそうとも絶対に勝つことのできない。だから私はそれを借りることの引き換えにあんたを魔女にしてやったのよ。
I made you a witch in exchange for letting me borrow it. Oh no. Oh, is this a hierarchy problem here?
私があんた
no.
の後見人をやめればあんたはすぐに人間に逆戻り。
If I stop being your guardian, what?
どんなにすごい魔力を持っていてもあんたはかりそめの魔女でしかないこと
What the hell happened to you,
決して忘れないことよ。
Satoko? What the hell? Make sure you don't forget.
分かっておるわ。そなたには感謝している。
Okay, are you the big bad Lambdadelta?
タメ口聞かないでよ。ベルンカステルがいるときは許すけど
Oh
い
no.
ないときは許さないわ。
Oh, I can already see Lambdadelta versus Battler. Oh no.
あんた最近私の恩を忘れてるでしょ。
そんなことは
Or maybe this is another play.
ありません。
ああ、やっぱ気持ち悪いわ。いつもの喋り方でいい。でも口の利き方には注意してよ。私案外短気よ。
Okay, we all know that.
あ
Oh man, she's become even worse than she was in Go.
話を戻すわ。あんたのゲーム版は実に完璧。ベルンカステルを容易に任すことができるでしょうよ。しかしあの子は簡単に屈服しない。何度でも挑んでくるわ。
Halloween, huh?
問題はない。
Happy Halloween for Maria.
ラムダデルタ教のお墨付きで
Now
は
we have a witch matching everything.
わらわのゲーム版は完璧だ。
そうよ。完璧よ。プレイヤーであるあんたも完璧ならね。
Ooh.
それはどういう意味か。
どういう意味？私が聞きたいくらいよ。あんたのゲームには遊びが多い。それは時にベルンカステルを煙に巻くから。あんたなりの策略なんだと私も最初は思ってた。
Oh, she's going where I think it's going.
なんだか違う気がするの。あんた勝てる試合をもてあそんでるんじゃなくて、勝っても負けてもどうでもいいって思ってるんじゃないの？
Not quite. Think that she's
バ
conflicted.
カバカしい。
She wants Battler to win, but not right now, I think.
そんなことあるわけもなかろうが。
いいこと？あんたの役目はベルンカステルを屈服させることよ。つまりゲームに永遠に勝者でいること。
Oh.
あなたが絶対の勝者であり続けようとする限り、私は絶対の魔女として あなたに力を与えるわ。
And Bernkastel is the witch of miracles, I think.
でももしあなたが自らの敗北の可
Certainty,
能性を
miracles,
否定
endless
しないよ
witch.
うな戦い方をしているなら話は変わるわよ。
もちろんこれはゲームで
Ooh.
ある。わらわが勝てばベルンカステル教が負けるように、向こうが勝てばわらわが負ける日もあるだろう。常に敗北の可能性はあり得る。
So.
だからこそわらわは
だからあんたは使えないのよ。あんたはゲーム版である必要なんかない。ベルンカステルを永遠にここに閉じ込める鳥かごでさえあればいいの。
Yep.
鳥かごの役目は
It's setting up Lambdadelta as the big bad. Oh man.
中の小鳥を絶対に逃がさないことよ。たまに抜け出せてしまうような隙間のある鳥かごに何の価値が？
無論ゲームは勝つためのもの。そしてわらわが負けることはゆえにわらわは勝ち続けようぞ。お望み通り永遠に。
いい返事よ。
So this was all planned to trap Rika again. Wow, you never learn, do you?
策略としての遊びやフェイクは許す。今回有効だったところもあるしね。でもね、もしあな
Man.
たが勝ち以外を望むよう
Ooh,
な
this
差
is
し手をした
very
ら
difficult.
その時は素敵な覚悟をなさいよね。
そのようなことはせぬ。スカウトも
もともと魔女ですらないあんたが本当はどんなにみすぼらしい存在だったかいつだって思い出させてあげるんだから。
Oh.
私の期待を裏切ったらその時は楽しい罰ゲームが待ってるわよ。
Oh man, are you Junko?
100億のかけら世界の中から最も惨めなかけらにあんたを送り込んで封印してあげる。
Oh, they're speaking about the fragment world. Oh no. So this is really a hierarchy problem here. Oosh.
あんたはもともとが惨めだから惨めなかけらも実に選びがいがあるわ。
Didn't Bernkastel say that in a fight Lambdadelta would win against Beato? Oh man. Oh shit.
愛してるわベルンカステル。ベアトリーチェの鳥かごで好きなだけあがいてもはや逃れられないことを1000年かけて知りなさい。そしてあなたが屈服したら私の手のひらでしか泣けないようにたっぷりと仕込んであげるんだ。
Man. So could be another theater, but I don't another play. Maybe a fake out, but still, I don't think so. This time around. I mean, they won't play the same card twice, right? Let's go to the question mark. Wait, we have the witches, now we have what? Welcome to the tea party of the unhuman. Episode 3. Oh man. This is bad. Bad news for Battler and Beatrice. 12 years later. Ooh. October 4th, 1998. Oh, I was born in 1998. A monotonous electronic sound kept on repeating. The room was colored with hygienic tones, in other words, an emotionless white. It was a room with a certain university hospital. Neither her doctors nor the person herself had any doubts that this room, which had a price so high that no commoner could afford to spend a single night there, would be the last room she ever saw. Was the person on the bed Ava? Oh, she survived. That's right. Even if Even if someone told you that was so, she was unbelievably aged and worn out. The well-built man in a suit waiting in the corner near the door was having a whispered conversation through an intercom with someone outside. It was a guard protecting Ava's person. After telling the person on the other end of the intercom to wait, he approached Ava's bed. Ava had been awake for a short while. However, she stared at a single point in an empty space, as though her mind was not in the same place.
エンジェさんが下のロビーに到着しました。
Ooh.
お通ししてよろしいですか?
Oh, I see. For a long time, Ava didn't answer. However, bit by bit, her eyes began to regain their focus, and she gave a small nod, indicating that she didn't mind if they called ANGE. It had been Ava who called her, and she was right on time. By this point, Ava would refuse anyone who wanted a meeting without an appointment. The room was dark, even though it was still light outside, because the curtains were always closed. There was always one guard waiting in the room, and 3 more waiting in the corridor and the lobby. They were all there to protect Ava's person. Eventually, there was a sound of a knock. Also, there was a message from the intercom that the guest's body check had been completed with no problems. The door was unlocked, then opened, and a high school-aged girl was standing there.
会長、エンジェさんがいらっしゃいました。
Ava reacted and turned her face towards the guest. So she's 12 plus 6, I think. She's 18 now. However, instead of reacting to the guard's call, maybe it would be better to say that she reacted to the smell of Angie's makeup. After being shut up in this room for so long, Ava was sensitive to even the small changes in smell. Did Ava raise Angie then? Since she was the last one.
来たわね。
Oh my god, that voice.
エンジ。
Oh my god. What happened?
呼ばれたから。
On Ava's face, there was no trace of a person warmly welcoming their niece. Oh man, imagine being raised by fucking Ava. Oh, imagine being raised by Ava after losing George. Oh man. And on Angel's face, you couldn't see the expression of one pleased to meet their aunt. Oh man. Ava waved her arm, which had grown as thin as a withered branch, and motioned for the guard to leave. The guard bowed silently and went out into the hall.
暗い上に空気もひどいわ。カーテンでも開けたら。
そうすると、あんたの依頼した殺し屋が窓越しに撃ってくるって寸法なのかしら。
Okay, what the hell?
あんたの暗殺依頼なら、私が受けたいわ。家でのんびり、ほんの一月も過ごしてれば、勝手に任務が終わるもの。
Oh man. Okay, I'm going to like Angie. Oh man, her design is great as well. Let me see. Oh, she has the band around her arm with the symbol of the family. The discussion was quite morbid for an aunt and niece. However, they didn't look like they were joking. At the very least, Ava believed that someone was after her life. Yeah, 4 guards. All the Ushurmiya family's massive fortune had come into the possession of Ushurmiya Ava. It was said that this fortune also included 10 tons of hidden gold that Ushurmiya Kinzo was rumored to have hidden. Ooh, so Battle is really dead, wow. While this vast wealth lay in Ava's cunning, sly, and suspicious hands, no one was able to complain. But it was rumored that as soon as it passed on to Angie, it was no more than a young girl. Certain people were plotting to snatch it away. By now, Ava and Angie were Kinzo's only descendants. If Ava died, all the wealth would go to Angie. And if Angie were then to be killed as well, then the wealth would go to the family of Angie's mother, Kyrie. In this sense, not only Ava but Angie as well were in a position where it wouldn't be odd at all for their life to be targeted by some unknown person. And Eva had hated Angie for a long time. This was because she knew that after losing her only precious son, George, the inheritor of her own wealth would be none other than the girl who had been absent at the family conference 12 years ago and who had survived. Oh man, I see how it is. Eva shunned Angie, disliked her, and even hated her. She isolated Angie in a special school and separated her from the youth and happiness normal people have, trying to keep her as a pet until death. Oh man. However, Eva had succumbed to an incurable illness, and ironically, her remaining life was estimated to be the same as Kinzo's had been at that family conference 12 years ago. Both Eva and Angie hated each other. Even though they were each other's last blood relatives, they hated each other so much that they hoped the other would die quickly. Oh, this is very bad.
それでわざわざ呼びつけてなんのよ。
私はもう長くないわ。
Kyrie, why did you go to the mansion?
ヤゲイ者どもは未だに私が盛られた毒が何かも検出できない。わかってるの？きっと某国の諜報機関で使われてた秘密の暗殺薬なのよ。
I mean, Eva is certainly rich after 10 tons of gold, but still, wouldn't that be 20? I think 20. Yeah, 20 ton. But still, it's still not as. She would still not be as rich as some of the billionaires in Japan. So it's kind of weird.
私は殺されるのよ。殺されるのよ。よかったわね。もうじき死ぬわよ。そうすれば、さぞやあなたの胸がすくでしょうね。
Oh man, that voice.
かわいそうな人。
This always happens. They immediately deviated from the main topic, the story into a more unsettling discussion. Eva, who was absolutely paranoid, believed that someone was always after her life. And in actual fact, after inheriting the vast wealth of the Ushiromia family, she had used wild methods, just like Kinzo had done in the past, repeatedly making money by any means necessary and creating many enemies along the way. Oh, I see. So maybe... With a massive supply of cattle, she had plotted to aggressively buy businesses that were starting to have rapid growth, making them buy it back at a high price under the guise of reconciliation. Oh, yeah, that makes... So using the same tactics as your husband's enemies, I guess. Ironically, it was the same type of action that her husband's company had been hit with 12 years ago. She had repeated this constantly for 12 years. She had also earned a lot of hatred. If her husband had heard of this from beyond the grave, he might have defended her, saying that the loneliness from losing her family fueled her actions. However, of all the people who knew her now, none would defend her. For some time, Eva eloquently spoke of how her life was being targeted, listing off names of people who hated her, and sneering at the fact that she still hadn't been killed. Even though Angie had her own name included in that list, there was no particular change in her expression, and she waited indifferently for Eva to tire herself out. Oh my god, imagine being raised by this toxic Eva. Wow. This is a toxic family situation, even worse than Kinzo. I don't know.
光栄ね。私もよ。
ジョージのために気づいた未来だった。
Yeah, she's an helicopter mom, so...
それをあんたにかすめ取られるなんて、ルドルフの娘に奪われるなんて。私は悔しい。子も残せず、財産すらも奪われるなんて、それが私には許せない。
だったら財産全部お布施にでもしちゃえば。お百度踏んでた宗教系の連中はどうしたのよ。
Oh, did I hear her parroting Eva's catchphrase? She was raised by Eva, I guess. Wow.
連中はみんな言うのよ。多すぎる財産が私の負担になっているって決まって、だから預けて清める必要があるとか言い出すのよ。それで思いついたのよ。寄付はやめたわ。
What? Okay. I guess for a time, Eva had searched for the founders of several strange and new religious cults, perhaps seeking peace in her heart. They gave her heart no relief. Okay, don't donate to religious cults first. Donate to actually good causes instead of fucking cults, man. But they gave her heart no relief, and if anything, they ended up increasing her paranoia further.
お金が余ってるなら、サラブレッド買い占めてコンビーフでも作れば？
それよりもっと面白いことを思いついたのよ。
Go buy a fucking farmhouse. Oh man.
いろいろ悩んだわ。どうやればあなたをひどい目に遭わせられるかをね。
Leave her with nothing? Just fucking burn it all? I
殺して
guess.
しまおうとも思ったわ。
Oh man.
あるいはすべての財産を消し去り、あなたを無
What
一
the
文にして
hell?
後ろ宮家から叩き出してやろうかとも思ったわ。
Okay. Oh man. Ava, you are a broken person, man. Completely.
素敵でしょ。お上品に育てられたご令嬢が腐ったパンや泥水を這いつくばって漁り回るのよ。
Oh, that's not a... Oh
あ
man.
あ、それも実に素敵だわ。
Shit like this actually really happens and it's fucking triggering me.
楽しい？
楽しいわ。あなたを怯えさせるのはね。
It's triggering me that Ava is the one speaking about it.
でももうじき私は死ぬわ。だから私が死んだ後もどうやってあなたを苦しませ続けるか考えたの。そうしたら
Oh my god.
案外単純なことだったわ。それをあなたに話したくて呼んだのよ。
そろそろ中間近いんだけど、手短にね。
あなたにすべての財産を相続することにしたわ。
I mean, that's not... that's not a punishment though, is it?
へえ。
I
それ
mean...
どころか私が死ぬ最後の一日までどこまでも財産を増やして膨れに膨らませてあなたに相続することにしたのよ。
I mean... Okay, give me.
それがどういうことか想像がつくかしら。
わかんないわ。バカだから。
そうよね。わかんないでしょうね。楽しみにしてなさいよ。本当に楽しいわよ。お金持ちは。毎日日本中の妖怪が朝から晩まで遊びに来るわよ。
Wait a bit. Let me see. Compare. Switch hunt, yeah.
あんたの私生活はこれからはすべてワイドショーと週刊誌が覗き見してくれるわ。何をしてもしなくてもマスコミは必ず私を批判する。
I mean, yeah, there's a downside, but still, you'd be rich, so that's not...
施せばブルジョワだと叩かれ、渋れば主戦度だと罵られる。
I'd be more worried about...
本当に素敵な毎日よ。
I'd be more worried about Kirei's family wanting the money instead of talk shows.
そんな日々に 若くて先の長いあなたをぜひ
Because she's
招
like
待してあ
a
げ
high
ようと
school
思
girl,
いついたの。
so maybe the extended family wants a piece. That's gonna be very. Oh
本
no.
当に素敵でしょ。
あんたのしてきたことに対する世間の正当な評価でしょ。
I mean, if I was in that position, I'd give away. I wouldn't get. I mean, it'd be a very big hassle to tackle that.
そうね、そうでしょうね。いいわ。好きなだけ
I mean,
私を
depending-
罵るといいわ。
I mean, depending on the amounts, I'd give half away to the family just so they can get off my back, I think.
そしてその評価をあなたが背負うのよ。製品が善人、金持ちは死ねというのが日本の文化。あんたはやがて何をしてもしなくても日本中から妬みと恨みの象徴に祭り上げられていく。
I mean, you still be rich though. Okay, Ava.
そんな生活の中で生きていくあなたのこれからの人生はどんなにもいびつなものなのかしらね。あんたの味方は誰もいない。
Oh, that's right. Oh, Battler died. Oh no.
あんたの悩みなど誰も聞かない。あなたを罵ることは公然としたスポーツになる。そしてそれを誰も止めない。
Oh, so.
ああ、エンジェ。ああ、本当に楽しみよ。あんたはどんな人生を送ってどう終えるのかしら。世界中の誰も信用できず、誰も愛せず、誰とも語り合えない人生をたっぷり満喫しなさい。その苦労話を持って地獄へ落ちてくるのを私はのんびりと待っているわ。
As much as Ava hated her childhood, she became what she criticized, huh? Oh man. She literally became another Kinzo. Okay. Her insane laughter turned to a painful cough. Without changing her expression in the slightest, looking completely unconcerned, Angel stared at the only survivor of Rokkenjima. Perhaps because he found the coughing suspicious, the guard gave a short knock to the door and rushed in at the same time. Angie glanced at him, wordlessly making it clear that she didn't intend to move a step from where she was. Angie was prepared for some kind of trap to frame her in Ava's death. However, that was fortunately a needless fear. As the guard rubbed Ava's back, he poured hot water from a thermos into a mug. As he did, Ava kept coughing, apparently in pain. Angie figured that this was probably the last she'd see of Rokkenjima Witch's final days. Oh, Rokkenjima Witch. Eventually, the coughing subsided, and Ava regained her normal breathing. However, the glittering madness inside her eyes hadn't subsided in the slightest. Oh my god.
あの呪われた莫大な黄金と後ろ三宅同士の家督、そして黄金の魔女ベアトリーチェの名を今こそあなたに譲るわ。
As well as the name of Golden Witch Beatrice.
魔女の名にふさわしい狂って歪んだ生涯を楽しみなさい。
そんなのいらないわ。 それより教えて、あの日、六軒島で何があったの？
I'm thinking here.
事故があったなんて、私は信じない。
Don't believe it was an accident.
あの日に何があったのか、父さんと母さんと兄さんがどうして死んだのか、本当のことを教えて。
Ooh. Her face.
ああ、それが一番の嫌がらせよね。あの日に何があったか。1986年の今日。なんて言葉を残して3人が死んだのか知りたいわよね。
Oh, and what is crazy is that Ava actually killed Battler. Oh man.
教えないわよ。
Oh, the witch's laughter.
呪われた黄金は残す。でもね、あんたが望む真相は私が地獄まで持っていくわ。それがあんたにできる一番の嫌がらせよ。悔しい？聞きたければ地獄まで行ってあんたの家族に聞いてみるといい。
Oh my god.
なら今すぐ死なないとね。今すぐへそでも噛んで死んじゃえば。
Oh my god. Okay, you're licking out Ava Beatrice right now. So, Angie's plot, the conflict between Lambdadelta and Beatrice might leak out to Battler. That laugh continued until she started coughing again. And that cough did not subside until she started moaning and going into convulsions. October 4th, 1986. On Rokkenjima, the Yoshimiya family's customary and final family conference was held. And on the next day, October 5th, an extremely unfortunate accident occurred and the Yoshimiya family was wiped out. Fortunately, Yoshimiya Eva escaped from that and inherited almost all the Yoshimiya family's fortune. However, due to the many turbulent rumors surrounding the Yoshimiya family, the way Ava acted afterwards, and her unnatural actions at the time of the unfortunate accident, the public was in an uproar over whether this might have been a conspiracy to get all the inheritance for herself. Under the pressure from the public, prosecutors repeatedly tried to investigate the matter. The media began tracing the outline of the conspiracy they called the Rokkenjima suspicion, but in the end, they weren't even able to find proof that this unfortunate accident was a crime. However, because the media continued to give the impression that the Rokkenjima suspicion was a conspiracy of Ava's, public opinion began to believe that she was the true culprit. Of course, that was also influenced by the bad impression caused by all that easily condemnable, overbearing financial activity, which she carried out using that vast wealth. Every time she did something, and the rumors started spreading, the media would bring back the Rokkenjima suspicion, blaming the criminal justice system by saying that she was the true culprit, and the only reason she hadn't been arrested was because even the police had been bribed. So the impression that she was a great villain grew even stronger and stronger. Her heart eventually degenerated, and unironically, it began to transfigure her into the kind of human that the public expected. Right now, Ava had no one she could trust and no family. After her beloved husband passed away, the talk shows occasionally mentioned his company, saying that it was run recklessly while criticizing and disgracing its former accomplishments. Even her beloved son, George, was dramatized as the stereotypical rich, lazy son that the public expected. And no one even wanted to know what a simple and honest character he had possessed. As to how much all this hurt Ava, and ran her to ruin. No one cared. The public was only interested out of curiosity about how a super evil woman who killed her whole family lived her pitiful later years. So that happened more and more, and eventually Ava's personality was transfigured until people started calling her a lunatic. It was said that this sometimes reminded her of her father, whom she had once admired in his later years, that she laughed at herself with scorn. And on the day of that final family conference, because Ushuramiya Rudolph's daughter, Angie, had been sick and had stayed with her mother's family, she had not participated. At the age of 6, she had lost her family and had gained Ava as her guardian. Ugh, that life is not good. Since Angie had become Ava's only blood relative, Ava took very good care of her. She had imposing guards surrounding Angie's person at all times to prevent her from coming to harm. Angie had even her rights to play with friends, to come home from school together, and to enjoy the seasons together stolen away, so that she can live a full and pleasant school life. Eva had sent Angie to an elegant boarding school that took care of her every need, completely isolating her from the world. She didn't even know the popular songs that girls her age might hum. She was never given a chance to enjoy window shopping with her friends or stuffing her mouth with crepes, much less an encounter with a member of the opposite sex to make her heart throb. Can I just say, boarding schools are evil, okay? Boarding schools are most of the time is very evil. Angie did not have a single friend. If anyone carelessly acted friendly with Angie, they would have been scolded by the guards or else the teachers. All of them were strictly ordered not to let a shabby humans approach the daughter of the esteemed Ushuramiya family. During that time, the talk shows were also mentioning Ushuramiya Ava, always spreading rumors about her countless financial misdeeds. Those who knew who her daughter was naturally began to keep their distance. Even now, she was called a witch at school, and any time something bad happened, even if there was no proof, it would be whispered as though it were the absolute truth, as she had imposed her will on the school staff. The environment makes the person. By now, she had a heart as well as those around her. Feared. No one trusted her, so she never bothered to believe in anyone. No one loved her, so she never even tried to love. And when Ava caught an incurable illness on top of all this, it was whispered that this too was a conspiracy, and this time Angie was set up as the mastermind. Everyone whispered that the daughters of witches are witches too. Even the talk shows and the weekly magazines whispered that, man, they have no life. So Angie too accepted as though it was definitely no, as though it was obviously true. Therefore, since she already believed that she was a witch, when she heard that the name of the Golden Witch was being turned over to her, she only felt like saying, "You just figured that out now." However, she was at least sure of one thing. This title of witch that she had inherited would definitely never be inherited by anyone else. She would be the last head of the Ushuramiya family and the last lonely Golden Witch. Oh man, so she's the new... Oh man. So it's not Maria, neither Rosa. Angie could be seen on the roof of a skyscraper. Oh no. Is she gonna commit suicide? And get... Oh, I see. Compared to the winds of the world that had been beaten down upon her until now, this strong, cold wind was warm and pleasant. Below her lay a beautiful nighttime scene and a dazzling river of red and white lights. It was supposed to be clear out that night, so there really should have been countless stars stretching out over the sky. However, the light from the ground was too bright, so you couldn't even see them all. And she couldn't help but think that what she truly sought must lie in that unseen starlight. The world of reality below her looked so far away from here. She could imagine that this place was the closest to the world she really should be in. There was only one thing that ANGE cursed. Why had she not been able to go to that family conference on that day 12 years ago? Even though if she had gone, it probably had been impossible for her to stay with her family forever. Lately, she'd been dreaming about her family over and over again. The person I was 12 years ago calls out frantically, urging them not to go to the family conference. But both Dad and Mom are too far away, and my hand won't reach them. Battler Nissan always loved me a lot, and he'd always pat my head. But even though it looks like that hand is about to touch me, even it does not reach. For some reason, I started having that dream over and over. Every time I had that same dream, I uselessly tried to stretch out my hands even more forcefully over and over and over. Even if only Battler Nissan had lived, then perhaps we'd at least be able to support each other in my cold, lonely reality. But his hand never reaches me. Oh, so this is the premise. Oh, even if I climb to the roof of this tall building, I'm so far away from all of them. So that's the motives for barging in on that. A mysterious girl appeared in my dreams and urges me. She urges me to find the truth of what happened 12 years ago.
父さんたちにあの日何があったのかを知ることができたなら帰ってきてくれるの。せめて誰かが。
Can I just say that Angie is like a better version of Jessica? At least for now. There was no way that anyone would answer that question for her. I get it. In this world, I have no family or friends like that edgy, badass, young woman. So let's go. Let's go home to where my family is. Oh, she's going to jump. She's going to jump and kill herself. From the start, Angie's figure had been on the other side of the fence. Yep. The scenery below her eyes was distant, beautiful, and so fantastical that it actually didn't give rise to fear. If I looked down, I was sure to be swallowed by the world below. Yeah, she's Jessica done right, I think. So I looked up, because I wanted to be taken to the world above, the world where my family was. Who cares about vast wealth? Who cares about cursed gold? Who cares about the golden witch Beatrice? What I really want, even a mountain of gold couldn't get me. What I need for that is to take a single step forward, just a little bit of courage. At that moment, I definitely heard a voice. It was a voice I knew, a voice that had called me in my dreams for so long. Before my eyes, in other words, in midair, above that jagged black nightmare scenery, there was the figure of the girl I seen in my dreams. What are you thinking of, Rika? She spoke again with the same voice I heard in those dreams. Okay, my two favorite voice actresses in the same scene. What?
あなたの家族がよ。あなたの家族は永遠に12年前の今日から明日に閉じ込められているの。
それを救えば私の家族は帰ってくるの？
When I asked that question, I had most wanted to. The girl cruelly stopped talking and hung her head.
それは約束できないの。敵は黄金の魔女ベアトリーチェ。強大な相手よ。私には太刀打ちできない。でも同じ黄金の魔女ならなんとかなるかもしれない。何の話かわからないわ。 1986年のベアトリーチェに太刀打ちできるのは1998年の最後のベアトリーチェだけ。
The final Beatrice of 1998. Wow. Okay. Okay, that's a badass title.
つまりあ
Okay.
なた
Okay.
エンジ
Okay, that's a badass
エンジベ
title.
アトリーチェ。
Oh, ANGE Beatrice. Wow.
12年前の魔女が私の家族を奪ったの。
Okay, is ANGE going to become the main character now? Is that what I'm getting
そう。
from
あなた
this?
の敵に当たる。あなたに常に孤独な未来を強いる元凶よ。
Because I'm very alright with ANGE taking the lead right now. I really like her.
私の家族の敵。
Okay, I'm invested on
見
that.
返りにあなたの望む最も理想的な世界、
What's
家
that?
族の帰ってくる世界のかけらを探してあげるわ。
Okay, so this is the motive.
でも必ず希望が叶うと約束はできない。1986年のベアトリーチェのゲーム版はあまりに完璧。今日の手土産にその理想のかけらを持参しようとしたんだけれど、未だに見つけられない。かなりの強固な運命よ。ラムダデルタと戦った時以来のね。
I haven't seen the likes of it since the time I fought Lambdadelta. Hmm.
何を言ってるのかわからない。
あなたに復讐のチャンスを。見返りにあなたが享受できる可能性の中で最も幸せな結末を探して持ってくることを約束するわ。
And witches keep their promises, right? Uh-huh. Let's see.
徒労になるかもしれない。仮に復讐を成し遂げら
I'm
れた
not
としても
trusting any
家
witch
族に帰って
anymore.
くる
I'm
絶対の
sorry.
保証はない。奇跡的確率で
Even
せいぜい
Bernkastel.
一人を連れ戻せる
I
かど
mean,
うか。
Rika. Could you trust Rika with your life? Maybe. Maybe. Angie understood the meaning of that dream. So one person... She's promising to bring one person back. Okay. The dream where it seems that, with just a little more stretching, her hand might be able to reach at least Battler Nissan. Oh man, Battler needs to live. Come on.
それはゼロよりは高いのよね。
Battler... Oh, and Maria as well. Add Maria to the list.
1% くらい。
The rest can all die. I mean, Jessica... Maybe Canon as well. Maybe Kumasawa. I don't know.
あらゆる可能性の数値を
I think Kumasawa's involved with the mystery, so I don't
だからその
believe.
数字を私には語ることができない。
でも私が何もし
I
ない
mean,
よりは絶対にわずかの可能性がある。
if it's Battler, Canon, and Maria living, I'm happy.
ええ、あなたが希望を捨てない限り。ただし覚悟して、それは限りなくゼロに近い。
Okay. Okay.
いいわ。
Hero's Adventure, here we go.
乗るわ、その話。
Hero's Journey, actually. Hero's Journey.
いいのね。多分もう二度とここへは帰ってこれないわよ。
ここは私のいるべき世界じゃないわ。そして私のいるべき世界は私が自分で探す。
Okay, I'm very invested in
あ
Angie
なたの名前を聞かせ
Angie
て。
now.
奇
At least
跡
her
の魔
journey,
女
actually.
ベルンカステ
The Witcher Miracles
ル。そ
Bernkastel.
して我が名においてあなたを黄金の魔女エンジェ・ベアトリーチェだと認めるわ。
Didn't Lambdadelta recognize Ava Beatrice?
今こそあなたは本当の魔女よ。
The instant she proclaimed that I was a witch, I felt dizzy, as though something inside of me had changed drastically. So last episode, Eva Beatrice was Eva Beatrice was like a fake out from Beatrice, and now ANGE Beatrice is now a fighting force for Bernkastel. At that time I heard a clunk. It was the sound of a door that opened to the staircase to the roof. It was all Ava's guards. Oh my god, the music. They're only guards. Oh. This also, oh my god. It's auto scroll. I'm sorry.
何あれファンクラブよ私結構モテるの
Oh my god, this is epic.
行きましょう
Oh my god, this is epic. Oh my god. I'm sorry for the auto scroll. I was not prepared for that. I couldn't read the silent texts out loud. Okay, I'm bopping. Sato Rina. Ohara Sayaka for Beatrice and Yoshida Seiko for Belphegor. Sukita Tomokazu for Renove. Couldn't see the others. Oh man. So she jumped. Man, she died. Come on. Oh man. Okay, I'm very hype. Looking annoyed, Bernkastel turned on her heels. In the jet black sky. Watching that perfectly casual gesture, I followed her as though it was completely normal.
ANGE-san! 待ちなさい! 早まるな! 危ない!
ああ、ダメね。全然ダメ。
Oh, Battler's
じゃあまたね。
catchphrase.
See you again.
Another Battler catchphrase.
迎えにはリムジンをよこしてちょうだい。
Please and
みんなも一緒だから。
Oh my god.
じゃあね。
Oh my god.
ANGE-san!
Okay. Wow. So one person. The next episode. Oh man, I'm hyped for episode 4 now. Okay. Oh, let's rate the characters now. And see what we missed from. Let's see. She's here. Wow. Oh, another row has been unlocked. Will there be more characters here? Oh man. Okay, Kinzo. Okay, let's see ANGE. Rudolph and Curie's daughter, Battler's younger half-sister. She didn't get to see Battler often, but they got extremely well, and she greatly respected him. Since she was absent due to illness during the family conference, she always survives in solitude. Unfortunately, she had become emotionally disturbed, always carries a huge amount of cash with her, and had the bad habit of throwing it around to make sure she never has to wait. Okay, okay, she's better than Jessica, I'm sorry. Her design is great as well. Let's see. Which side? Yeah, oh, Bernkastel. Okay, the Witch of Miracles, background shows a human, okay. In theory, she holds the strongest power of any witch, but in practice that's no more realistic than saying that a piece of paper can reach the moon. The moon if you fold it 100 times. And fold it 100 times, she did. Oh. She embodies the idea that hard workers are rewarded. However, she's often reckless. The final witch, born in 1998, named by Ava as her successor, and accepted with Bernkastel as her guardian. Also, so Lambdadelta is Beatrice's guardian, and now Bernkastel is ANGE's guardian. Oh. What about Virgilia? Who's her guardian? She started from zero as a witch, but her body is located 12 years in the future. But as her body is located 12 years in the future, she possesses ultimate magic resistance that prevents her from being targeted by any of Beatrice's magic. Additionally, completely converts to her older brother's magic resistance. She has a natural talent for attacks against magic types. Her potential in both attack and defense is of the highest level. But the distance is great. 12 years really is. Okay. So let's see what has changed here. In the rankings, I guess. I guess you could say that Ava, Beatrice, and Beatrice were tied. And I think there still are, with Beatrice edging out. I hope that Ava Beatrice makes a return, actually. Sometimes. Maybe. Please, come on. I need it. Yes? Okay. Chester 410 is reaching S rank, but Chester 45 is still in A rank as of now. Ronald A, you could say he's very deep into S rank, but he's still not advancing there. I think he is comfortable in this position. I think Virgilia in A rank is a great position for her as a character. Her whole facial expression and her voice dragged her a little bit down because I think she was faking it. And she was very bad at faking it. Unlike Beatrice, who is a natural. Belphegor is still the best sister out of all of them. But Leviathan is very good. Lucifer as well is very good. I wonder if Lucifer is going to go on her own journey because she was mocked by her sisters. I hope so. Maybe they form a trio of failed sisters here. Yeah, Lucifer needs a redemption, needs a win. What else? The new character ANGE. Right now, she has potential. She has a lot of potential. She has one of my favorite voice actresses of all time. And she has a personality and a character trope that I like a lot. Like that edgy, badass, rich person who doesn't care, right? I think. She's just a better Jessica in all ways. I mean, Jessica is just a girl pretending to be tough, and this one is a depressed girl pretending to be tough. So it's quite, I guess, it's quite clear which one is best. She's just a normal teenager, and this one's a depressed, sad being wanting to be tough, and actually has a great motive. So I think she right now is on the bottom of S rank for now, but I see her rising until Battler and Beatrice's level on S rank plus. Now I need to speak about Lambdadelta and Bernkastel. They have a little more screen time this time around, and so I could place them. I think Bernkastel is on S rank plus right now, I think. And I think Lambdadelta is on the top of S rank. She needs a little more, and I can see her reaching the levels of Battler in terms of character, but I don't know. Bernkastel is edging out against Lambdadelta, has an edge against Lambdadelta because of her voice actress. It's a bias. I know it's a bias, but still. For Battler, he had a lot of wins this chapter. He had a lot of W's. Still, he was very betrayed on the last second, and oh man. But Battler, man, Battler is so good. I wonder what's gonna happen in episode 4. I hope to see you guys next time. I think, man, this is gonna be great.